What kind of lifestyle are you guys living?
I just made another loan, got my broke done, but it was like 14,000.
Why? 14,000 for the
I was gonna tell him.
but you didn't, so I don't give a was.
It's not really a good feeling to have that go behind my back, you know?
I think you would understand why I did it, so I didn't figure you were gonna be mad.
Listen, saggy lift, all I care is their finance.
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm 34 years old,
My name is Garrett. I'm 36. We live in Houston, Texas.
and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming over to Austin, guys. So what do we do for a living in Houston, Texas? We'll start with you.
I'm a flight attendant on the weekends, and I stay home with our two kids
During the weekdays.
Correct.
Okay. Well, okay. So very much part-time, I'm assuming.
Yes, but I am full-time.
Mama, full-time mama.
No, flight attendant. I'm full-time hours.
You're getting... Okay. How many hours are you getting on these weekends?
It's 72 for the month is what I get.
Oh, okay.
There are some times where she works during the week.
Yeah.
So
How much are we making from this? Because your payroll is practically nothing.
I make 54 an hour, but I'm averaging, my months are 50 to 70
Huh?
a month.
Huh? Hours?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What hits your bank on an average month from your pay?
3,000.
Okay, well, that was not reflected in this last month. We had 600. What was different?
It should be more than 600.
didn't work as much this
Why?
month.
I
Probably.
mean, yeah.
People not flying?
I mean, no, I don't think I worked much. I don't work that much in the summer.
It's kind of a choice.
Isn't that when people travel?
Yes, but
But that's because the kids are home more because there's no school. How old are the kids? We have kids.
yes.
How old are kids?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay.
Yes.
Why less in the summer?
I just don't think I worked much in the summer.
Yeah. Why?
Because she likes to take off.
Okay, but our spending seems to be maintained.
Yes.
How much you guys think you spent in this last month? When really only his income came in. How much you guys think you spent in this last month?
Oh,
12,000.
I'd say probably around there.
Pretty damn
Not more.
close, 11,764, but only 8,677 came in from your paycheck. So how are we maintaining the same level of spending if we're not working? I'm confused. We're just taking time off, but we're continuing the same level of spending. That doesn't make any sense.
We start dipping into our emergency fund towards the end of the month
For what?
to cover some purchases that pop up. A lot of
Purchases that pop up, i.e. what gave you that tan, i.e. going on vacation. Yeah, that's an emergency. We take from an emergency fund to go to islands and stuff. It's an emergency.
No, that was planned out prior to a lot of the last minute knickknacks or impulse spending that happens.
Emergencies.
That'll be pulled out of our emergency
I think I
savings.
brought more in in August.
We don't have it. Is there a secret account we don't have?
No, I don't know why you don't have it. Unless I don't really remember why I didn't work very much. But it just seems off. The number seems off.
That's what hit. That's at least what hit. Okay, what do you do for a living?
So I work in the oil and gas industry.
He's
Yes.
a Texan. Okay. Cool. What do you make?
Right around 120.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so that's help sustaining. We live in Houston, definitely energy town. Okay, what is your position?
I'm a kind of a drilling fluids specialist tech. I work in-house for one of the major offshore companies.
So do you get down and dirty?
I worked offshore for 10 years.
Yeah.
And since we had kids, moved back working in the office now.
Okay, how long have you guys been married?
We just celebrated 6 years.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so a little different than most married couples on the show. One, you've been married a little longer. A lot of people are kind of newlyweds on the show. And two, your guys' kids were within your marriage, which is maybe the first time that's ever happened on this show. Not that either way is bad or good. I don't give a but it's interesting. It shows that, maybe you are a bit more planned. And the weird thing here is there is retirement here. That's the weird thing. But then there is so much that does not correlate with a couple that plans, especially if we're taking for an emergency fund for knickknacks. And one of you has a secret that the other doesn't know, and I don't know what the secret is or who has it, but one of you wants to tell it. And what is it? Who has the secret? Who's the little secreter? You're the secreter?
Yeah.
What's your little secret?
I mean, it's. I just like pulled from made another loan to cover a credit card so we could go on our trip.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't tell
What do you
him.
mean? Wait, why doesn't he get to know that? Why are we doing that without his knowledge?
Oh.
He thought you were pulling from an emergency fund. Not that that's even better, but actually, no,
I
you
was
said the
gonna
trip
tell
was
him.
pre-planned.
I was gonna tell him. I just
Was, but you didn't, so I don't give a was. You didn't.
Well, no, I didn't
Yeah.
tell him.
Huh?
I didn't tell him.
Why?
Because I mean, I was going to.
But you
I
didn't.
just didn't want him to stress about our trip.
But now you're stressing about the trip, even though the trip is already done because you've borrowed on it and now you have to pay it off. You borrowed, you opened it, you took out a loan. What kind of loan?
Uplift?
Okay.
No. Upstart was the loan I took for the
Upstart.
card. Upstart, yeah. I took that out to pay off a credit card that was maxed out so that we could have spending on the card.
Oh my.
That has
are you
nothing to
talking
do
about?
with that has nothing to do with the vacation.
Well, then what are you talking about? Because that
so
just contradicted
confused.
your whole thing. I'm confused too. What are you saying?
So yeah, we did finance the vacation that we just took.
From what? On what?
It's like the pre-planned, like a firm, like one of those. It's called Uplift.
So Uplift
you took
and
a loan
Upstart.
to pay off a credit card.
Yeah, they're both two. I have both loans, an Upstart and Uplift.
And which one did you know about? And which one did you not? Or neither? Why? Why? When? When did you do this?
The last week of the month before our trip,
What month?
September.
Okay. The last week of September.
Yes.
You did this.
Yes, I got a loan out and paid off a credit card that was maxed out.
Yeah. Why? But like, why? Because that just it's got my name too on it, or is it
No, it's
just
just
yours?
mine.
Because
It's just mine.
it affects us both, and that is not
Well,
really a good
you
feeling to
never,
have
like-
that go behind my back,
Yeah,
But
I didn't think you. I think you would understand why I did it, so I didn't figure you were going to be mad.
well,
Understand why you did it. You did it for the vacation.
Correct.
And are you mad?
yeah. I'll say, Matt, I'm pretty disappointed. That's kind of a big thing. I thought we were low on funds, during the month because we were taking out to pay for a trip instead of.
How long do you guys go on these trips? Or how often do you guys go on these trips?
Like twice a year.
Can you afford that? I mean, obviously not if we're taking out debt to pay off a card and then another debt to pay for this trip that we can't pay for. And then you think taking out for an emergency fund for knickknacks. Obviously not. So why are we doing these trips when we have young kids? Shouldn't we be getting taken care of and buttoned up
Well,
for
it
the
was
sake of
for
their
my-
future instead of going and seeing some palm trees?
It was for my birthday and my son's because our birthdays together.
Happy birthday. You have one every year. I don't give a so does he. What?
Probably not, but
Probably not.
I
He
don't
won't?
regret it.
What?
I don't regret the trip.
Probably not. Are you saying you're dying? Terminal? What are you
No.
terminal with? Brain cancer? Is that why
No,
you're
I
taking
was
out these
agreeing with
loans?
you that like my son probably didn't care about the trip for our birthday.
Well, no, none. The 4-year-old barely passed the age where he's gonna start remembering things. Other than
Yeah.
that, the 2-year-old has no idea what the is going on. It's basically just a group of cells floating around in the universe. Can't form memories.
Well, we have pictures from it.
Well, that's good. As long as they don't go blind, they'll be able to know they went to a place with palm trees.
Oh yeah, this seems to be every year we've got a birthday trip. They're all in October.
What, do you not agree with these? So why are we doing them? Wait, what are we doing then? Why
I
are
just
you?
plan it,
I don't
and
agree
he
with
just
them.
goes on them. He doesn't.
I don't agree with a lot of them.
Why are we doing them then?
And we just do
because
it.
I like to travel.
Cool, but if he disagrees, why do you win? Win.
Maybe because I'm controlling. I don't know. He just does whatever. Like if I have a trip, he just packs his bag and he's like, okay, where we're going. Like when we get to the airport, like he doesn't know anything about the travel or the expenses. He just goes.
And you're saying you don't like that.
I don't prefer. I'd like to be at least consulted. Like, hey, let's take a trip. Okay.
Do you guys have
let's plan this out.
conversations about this, or is this the first time? Like, what are
No,
we doing?
We've had this conversation multiple times.
Why has nothing ever been addressed then?
I feel like I could be sitting on that side with you, talking to her about a lot of these financial issues.
Well, I'm
or
not the
things.
only problem.
Oh, I've
I
never
am
said.
saying I'm a huge problem, but I'm saying I'm not the only problem.
I've never said I wasn't any problem, but I'm also, when we say pulling out of the emergency fund for things, I'm not the one that's pulling out for things. She's the one normally pulling out the emergency fund. So,
I mean, I do have a spending problem. I know I do. Like I know I'm out of control with spending.
I'm confused. We talked about, before we started filming, you found this show through George Camel. You found George through Dave. You've been through a live event with Dave. You know he'd be against all of this dramatically. You've been on that path of relative being surrounded by the knowledge of how to not be a dumb money, and yet we are in
still doing it.
So like what? You obviously just don't care. The vacation's more important than any financial stability or any fixing or any change of behavior, right? It has
Yes,
to be.
Yeah.
it's got to be yes, because this is a daily watching financial videos and doing all this on
Why,
her.
why watch
and
without any action? I'm confused.
we might have action for half of the month, and the other half is
Yeah.
let's go do whatever we want,
Get a little fire into your butt for a moment,
and then
and then you're done.
yep.
Why do you think it falls off?
Because I impulse buy and I regret it after. I can go to Target and spend $600 and then I can take it all home and regret all of it,
Then return it.
but I don't.
Okay.
So then I just am negative $600 for going to Target.
And how much is this loan that you took out that he doesn't know?
$6,000.
6,000. Almost what you bring in after taxes and everything on a monthly basis. Immediately, a month has to go to that. How much was this vacation? You took out 6,000?
No, the vacation was $4,000.
What kind of lifestyle are you guys living?
Champagne taste on a beer budget. It seems like we kind of spend when we want to spend.
What
there's-
goals do we have for you guys, for the kids? Where are we trying to be? Looking 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road. What are we trying to do? Because right now we're just living for fun in the moment. What are we trying to do? Do we have any combined goal?
I don't think we have a goals together. I want a house in Palm Beach by 40. And I
Are you going to be able to move?
no, I want a
no,
second home.
No, she wants a second home, which is ridiculous.
Let's talk about something every business owner fears. Running out of cash when you've got payroll to hit or a new project on the line. I've been there. When I started the show, managing cash flow was a straight up nightmare. Between payroll, new equipment, and scaling up my business, I always felt like I was on the edge. And that's why today's sponsor, Relay, is a game changer. Relay is an all-in-one business banking platform that helps you stay on top of your cash flow right from your phone. No account fees, no stress, no unnecessary bank trips. You can open up to 20 free checking accounts. Imagine being able to split your money into buckets for taxes, payroll, profit, or even upcoming projects, so you always know where every dollar is going. And get this, you can hand out up to 50 debit cards to your team, set spending limits, and even freeze them if someone is trying to blow company cash on taquitos. Plus, accountants will love you for this. Relay gives them secure, read-only access to keep your books clean without you chasing down every receipt. You'll be thanking yourself during tax season, believe me. And to sweeten the deal, head to relayfi.com/Caleb Hammer or the link in the description description below and get a $100 sign-up bonus. Relay will have your business running smoother than ever. Avoiding the problems I ran into is easy with Relay by your side. So check out the link in the description and claim the $100 sign-up bonus today. Let's jump back into the episode. You guys you're spending $3,000 more than came in on this last month.
I understand, and I don't want.
What the are you talking about? Well, how much is a home in Palm Beach?
Like 700,000.
Too much.
Like 700? Is that nothing?
I think we could get a loan for it by 40.
Okay. Well, I'm confused. You're the one that watches the financial content on repeat. Are you there just for the entertainment and you don't walk away with anything?
Yes.
No one would advise that I know of.
I mean, I have a problem. I need to fix it.
Oh, shut the up. If you have a problem and you know you have a problem, it's not like you're an alcoholic here.
My spending is out of control.
Absolutely, but you know this. You acknowledge this.
But I don't change it.
I know, and I'm asking why. Why have you done nothing? Why have you put no action behind this? I need to know. At least your own self-assessment.
I need to know as well.
I mean, I've done charts, like no spending charts on the fridge. I've put them up. I've done like ringlets of our debt, like little paper rings.
We've done all
and hung it up like
stupid little things
as decoration in our house.
Work.
I just don't follow through.
You said it really well earlier. She'll have fire for a while, and then it's on to the next thing, on to the next fad, or on to the next. Let's do this or that. And for my side, I look at it a lot of, okay, are our bills paid? Are we have a roof over our head? Are we fed? Are our kids safe? Are we safe? Okay, whatever's left after that, I automatically put stuff into savings that we don't touch. But after that, I kind of...
you put money into savings? You don't put any money into savings.
He
does not put any money into savings.
Into our 401k every
paycheck. I don't consider that savings.
But you guys are taking loans against your retirement accounts.
Yes, we have done that.
We have done that before. Yep.
Yeah, there's two. So it doesn't even matter if we're putting money into there, if we're just borrowing against it.
Yeah, but
why? What are we borrowing for?
So we borrowed to buy our house.
That was second one. That was the down payment.
Yeah, your 401k loan was to put down for our house, and they didn't even use it. But we took out to put down for the house, and they didn't even put it down for the house. They didn't even put down the $15,000 that we took out.
What do you mean?
They put down like $2,000. I don't know why.
What are you talking about?
The people that sold us the house.
No,
the
like
financial
you tell them where the money goes. Like you tell them where this goes to.
So that was go to closing costs. Is that what you're saying?
We didn't have any closing costs.
Where'd the money go?
It just stayed in our account, and then we paid off his truck with it, I believe. I don't know. That was 4 years ago.
I don't know.
I'm so lost. All right, let's get into these finances. I want to see self-assess. Where do you guys think you are? I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. On go. I want you guys to give me what you think your household financial score is. 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you think you are? 3, 2, 1.
6.
4.
What is this delusion?
You said 0 being the worst, so I was
10 being the best.
4.
How do you think you're above a solid, like down the middle 5? You guys are borrowing against your 401k. Your wife opened debt to pay for a vacation that you had to take for a birthday thing. So what the we at a 4 or a 6?
Yeah. I guess it's because I know that we can turn this around and get out of debt.
You can, but you're not.
Yes. And
the score isn't a hope of what you could do. It's what's happening.
Okay. Well, then I'll go back to a 5. I at least think we're better than the average, for sure.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. There is retirement, but again, we're borrowing against it. That is what is going for you is the retirement, but we're kind of negating it. All right, let's start looking at these stats. If you want your Hammer Financial Score, it's free. Link in the description below. And if you guys want to be on the show, calebhammer.com/apply. All right, Delta Sky Miles, great for all our vacations. All right. So on here we owe $1,000 $230.15. The minimum monthly payment of $40. This looks like it's interest free. Oh, well, I don't know about interest free. You paid off the last balance, but you did immediately put another $2,132 on here. So what is this card? Who manages this card? What do we even know what's happening on this card? Explain this card.
She kind of manages all of our financial for the most part, which is
I'm so confused because you're complaining about the finances, but why then are you not involved? Why is she just doing it? Why is it just put upon her?
now I am involved, but a lot of it is she really enjoys doing all these things, and she gets so caught up in all the financial stuff, and
$3,000
for me,
went out more than came in last month.
yes,
So I'm confused.
for me, like I kind of said earlier, if making sure that our bills are paid and that our
But
roof's overhead, that's kind of my focus.
there was a
and-
late fee in these statements.
Oh, there's probably a few.
So if our concern is that the bills are paid and the bill wasn't paid on time,
Yeah,
Why-
and that's
so obviously the system's not working.
correct.
So what we've done nothing to address it, to get more involved, to have these open, honest conversations. Sir, you like doing it? That's great. You have fun with it. Wonderful. I think as a couple, we probably need to sit down and go over our finances on a monthly basis.
I agree.
But why haven't you guys? That's just what I'm trying to figure out from this whole conversation is, okay, we seem to at least we know what's right, but you guys haven't done anything regarding what is right. And you're not able to give me a why other than I like spending.
Yeah, I know it's.
How are you guys
I-
ever going to get anywhere if you can't just acknowledge any potential reason? Because if you don't have a reason that we can start focusing on, how are we going to address it and find a solution if we don't know why? Why haven't you been willing to get involved with the finances more? Or why haven't you been willing to allow him to be involved in the finances more? Whatever it is, why?
We have done where we have monthly meetings and we'll go through all of our budget and this is what we're going to go through.
But it's been
and this and
a
that.
long time.
But the second we get through this budget and halfway through the month, all of a sudden something shiny will pop up and budget went out the window. And it's not my shiny that normally pops up. I'm not innocent, and by no means, but she is the.
Does his opinion of your shiny not matter?
Yeah, it does.
But the shiny just ends up being purchased and the budget's out the window. So
He normally lets me buy whatever I want to buy.
is this true?
Yeah.
Why don't you put your foot down? I mean, there needs to
know.
be accountability in this
Yeah.
on both sides.
I think I'm just as guilty in all this because I'm allowing it to happen.
I think
And-
you guys just enable each other.
Yeah. Before we were making good money and kind of did whatever we wanted. Since kids,
We had
Things
more
tightened
debt.
up.
We had way more debt before we had
yeah,
kids.
we paid off some of the debt, kind of. That's been years
Kind
ago.
of.
It's been years. Like we've gained more debt other sides. So
But our total was a lot less before kids.
I want to know what happens at the end of the month once we've done okay, here's the beginning of the month. We sat down to figure out our budget. Okay, halfway through, something shiny came up. We purchased it. What happens at the end of the month for the next meeting?
she'll normally have to pick up work, and I'll have to stay home to help watch kids while she goes to work, so we can pay
so
for
the
things.
conversation just becomes, how do we go and pay for the shiny? It doesn't become, what was the shiny? Was it worth it? And how do we prevent it from happening the next
We
month?
have that conversation
because that's
all
the
the time.
conversation that matters more. Then
Yeah,
why isn't that what you told me?
It's a lot of it speaking on deaf ears. Sometimes it's like I will tell her, "Why do you need that? Why do we do this?" And then
What was the last shiny besides this vacation you guys just went on? What was the last shiny? I want to hear how this happened.
I mean, I got Botox
Where?
at the spa. It's like $600 or $800.
Where's the Botox?
What do you mean where?
Where is it in your body?
Oh, my forehead.
Okay, so you're avoiding the permanent lines.
Yes.
Okay. How much
Stupid.
was the shiny Botox?
It was 600.
Who cares if you get lines? Dude's already starting to get gray.
No, it's not kind of. It's gray.
Oh, wow.
It is a lot of gray.
Oh, it's infected. Okay.
But it's not just like Botox. She'll do.
I think it's time to embrace. The dude's already growing old. You don't want to look like you're 20 when he's just like.
It's not just Botox. We don't do our own hair.
No,
We
he
don't
asked
make
you.
our own
No,
hair.
stop. He asked you what was your
Stop.
most expensive purchase.
Huh?
This
No.
past
No.
month.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Botox was the last shiny. Okay.
That I had.
Okay.
What about
Okay.
him?
just saying there's
I
more.
want to. Whoa. I just want to figure out the situation around that because I just want to learn kind of what your life looked like around that. One that terrifies me. I'm afraid. Better than going bald.
Yep, it's staying in, so I'm fine with it.
That's true. That's fair. Okay, so Botox happened. Okay, cool. How much did it cost?
It was 600.
Did you just do it, or did we talk about it before?
No conversation before.
Okay, then what happened afterwards? Because you probably told him at some point that it happened.
Yeah.
How'd that
she'll-
conversation
she'll-
go?
She'll tell me, "Hey, I'm going to get this done," with no monetary, signal to it, and just go do it. And normally I'm like, "Okay, fine." It's normally like when I'm busy or I've got a lot going on, I'll just go, "Okay, cool." And then after the fact, when I look at our bank account, I go, "Well, what the hell happened? I didn't know it was this much. Why do we do that?" Well, no, and I can't take it back. They can't go in there and pull it out and give the money back. So what are you gonna do? A lot of it is after the fact. I will not lecture, but we'll talk about why we did this and what went wrong.
Well, you can normally just give me a slap on the wrist and then we just go about our spending.
Who typed that? Who typed that? Jake, if you're gonna be a bully, say it into a mic like a man. I don't have a microphone. Why don't you come say this to them? Here,
Bring it on.
Come say it. Come say it, Jake. Listen, this is what I'm dealing with over here, guys. This is what I'm dealing with, and I am sorry, Garrett.
Garrett, I'm sorry, but I said that you aged 15 years when you took the hat off.
What was the other?
Oh, yes.
What was the other thing that was said? The funny part.
Oh, that was actually Lindsay. She said hatfish.
Yeah, hatfished us.
Oh yeah. Hey, I can leave it off and look like an old man.
I hate his long hair.
She always tries to get me to color
Dye
my
it.
hair and stuff. I'm like, let it be.
Hey, you're trying to keep them young.
That's right. I try to get him to do Botox too. He won't do it.
No, I will not ever. I'm not. It's a waste of money.
I'd be willing to do it in the armpits to prevent, because I sweat a lot.
Same, but again, that's.
But I don't know.
I'd rather spend the money on
Okay.
something else than.
I'm just so after that, like did we decide that okay, maybe this is not happening again then?
Sometimes that's said, and then there will be a
Scott.
couple of month period in between, and all of a sudden we pick back up doing things like we'll do cleanses or
I did.
we
do a
we need
parasite
to redecorate this area of the house or that area of the house. We need to buy this or that.
So you guys are
It
not
is.
able to like have like adequate conversations that are able to hold ground and then keep each other accountable throughout. That is, I think, what is
The
very clear
accountability.
here.
Is
It's like we can have a conversation where we can be like, oh, okay, that sucks. It won't happen again. But it always happens again.
yes.
But you also failed to hold her accountable, and you failed to hold yourself accountable. Because swiping's more important. What if we didn't have this strong income over here? What would you be doing?
I guess I'd be working more. I would work more, but I have to be home with the kids.
Yeah.
We have no family in Houston, so it's just us.
But even then, like what we bring in shouldn't have to need family in Houston for you to work. You don't have to work at all.
No, okay, so he
from what I bring in.
golfs 2 times a month, and that
Huh? Wait, he what?
he golfs. He's in a golf
Golfs.
league.
Oh, okay.
So like on Sundays, so it messes up with me trying to work. So I have to like not work because of his golf because we don't have anybody to watch the kids, or if I can't find
Is that
anybody.
true? We have no one to watch the kids?
Oh, we'll get a babysitter or
It's hard on Sundays to find somebody. We struggle finding people to watch the kids, or I'm just like, don't want to spend the extra money to have somebody watch them. So I was just like, well, I'll just stay home
but even
and not
then,
go to work
whether
because he
someone
has
is-
golf.
Whether you're working or not, with my income, you don't have to work at all.
Yeah, but I like to spend, so we do need.
But that's the part we need to work on is the spending.
Yes, I agree. I mean, he just said was 100% right. But you know this, again, you're in the circles. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I do know it. I don't know why I don't apply it.
It's because you prefer the spending over the.
I have a problem. I know I have a problem.
Well, but your lack of addressing it, clearly you enjoy the problem more than any benefit that'll come from applying any solution. I mean, you do. You prefer the instant gratification more than any. Okay, I'm going to keep going through these. Guys, for a few weeks only, my new Debt Mastery class is 35% off. Plus, the first 500 that sign up will get access to a private live stream where I break down how I got out of every single cent of bad debt and how I now use good debt to my advantage. We still have a few spots available, so get in now. I'll answer all of your questions there as well. In this debt program, we don't just focus on paying down debt, I'll show you how to use debt to reach your life's goals, how to negotiate your debt, and frankly, negotiate any type of payment with anyone. We'll also go over how to curb those psychological and overspending issues that keep you from living your dream life. This includes 10 tools that you can use to quicken your debt journey. Check it out, guys. Limited time only. Link in the description below. In here was Chick-fil-A in Nordstrom and Chick-fil-A in Easy Lane. Target, who knows? You know, it could be anything. Sonic Drive-In, going to the gas station, getting some bullshit. Chick-fil-A, Tiff's Treats, not even good anymore. Chick-fil-A, Shipley's Donuts. Some museum, Chick-fil-A, went inside, got some BS from a gas station, Magnolia, and a lot of financed flights. Miami.
That was for our trip. So yeah,
Why can't you get a hotel in the where you want a second house?
West Palm Beach.
Is it going to be a beach house?
Not on the beach.
Then it doesn't matter. Get a hotel whenever you want to go then, right? Right? Or else why? Why do you need a home there?
Oh.
We don't need a home there. I don't want to have another home over there, but she's adamant on having another home.
Have you ever won any of these purchase conversations?
I'm probably going to kick him out of the house if he wins a purchase conversation.
That's false. That is so false. Like, no.
Like,
we have these conversations, and I will make a great point, and I could tell you that this desk is brown, and there'll be a but. No, it's really green or black.
What I'm trying to figure out is this. I mean, there's just no consequences. You win, and that's it. I mean, the consequences are now you guys have to pay off your debt, and goals for the kids and everything are put off. Gosh, I hope my breath doesn't stink. I'm taking Paxlovid right now so I can get over this quicker. And it's making my tongue, like it automatically makes your tongue taste like absolute death. But I don't know if that translates or if it's mental. Like, I don't know if it's a real taste or if it's fake.
I can't smell anything over here. So
well, that's good because it tastes like a battery has opened on my mouth. And it's really disgusting. Oh, and you can't get rid of it. It's so bad. Okay.
We kind of talked about her financial, like my financial goal, like for our future, setting up for our kids and being able to get them through college, where we kind of, her goal is to get a house in Florida.
What?
It's
why?
West Palm Beach. It's not Florida.
Why?
It's
Why can't
Florida.
you stay in a hotel? And it is Florida.
I mean, my dad says that like the sand just eats the houses away, so that's just
Who cares
stupid. But yeah, I just want a house in Florida.
But why?
I don't know.
You don't have an answer to anything.
I just have a goal, so that's my goal. Like, that's
why
what
is that the goal versus like paying for kids' college?
I think that it's because she gets all these ideas and from watching all this content and stuff and going, well, we're budgeting. If we pay all this off, we'll
You're not
do this,
budgeting.
that.
You're not paying anything off.
But we're not. And there's where she gets these ideas like, oh, so now my goal can, instead of having short goals to get to the big one, she goes straight to the big one and forgets that, oh, we didn't meet this short goal. We didn't meet this next
Wait a
short
minute.
goal.
Who else do you watch? I want to make sure you're not watching like some finance person that's just like, go buy about houses. Like, okay, I
No.
know you watch Dave, you watch George, you watch this.
I
What else
watched
do you
Graham. I watched the Iced Coffee House.
watch? Okay, yeah, house. Yeah, they're also not in support of what you're doing, so I'm confused. Like, who else? There has to be someone you're watching that's like corrupting.
No.
No,
You're watching everyone
she
that does
watches
the
all
most
those do it
tame
right,
stuff.
and then we do this.
No, I've gone to the studio and I felt like
Huh?
so like when I went to like Nashville and watched the show live.
Oh, okay, Dave's, yeah.
Yeah, I left and I felt just like disgusted with.
Yeah.
Well, it makes two of us.
Wait, is this conversation even going to be helpful? I mean, you went there,
I don't like this. That was like 4 years ago.
and this is where we are 4 years later. So is
Yeah,
this
I
conversation
obviously we can't pay off our debt.
me? Just like I don't know if I have the energy for this. To like, I want to figure your shit out, but it's like at the same time, I am running at 50%. I'll be honest. And I'm just like, you obviously don't give a shit. One does. What do we do when 50% of the relationship cares?
Are you saying that he cares?
From this conversation, it's at least you haven't at least suggested that he doesn't.
He just is not like you said. He doesn't hold me accountable. He's not doing
Yeah.
the
I'm
communicating with
I'm
me
not
on the
sitting
money.
there looking
What?
at all of our budget. I'm just making sure that we are trying
What?
to reach some goals.
What can he do to hold you accountable though? So he'll have the conversation, right? And we're not gonna have him take a baseball bat and slam your head in if you don't do it. So like, what can he do?
Well, I
He's
mean,
not
maybe
gonna
I
kick
need
you
that.
out. Okay, but obviously, you know,
I mean, like every day. Why
you
are
spent
we
so
not
much money on Botox. Why ruin it with a bat?
I have to refix it. Freaking.
We would have to.
What can he do that would actually, I mean, take cards away from you like you're a child? Like, what can we do for you? Like, at a certain point, you do have to be a 4-year-old adult. It's that, or do we have to treat you like an infant and not have the ability to spend $214 in a single month on Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I do like my Chick-fil-A.
Apparently.
Well, my kids
More
do.
than your... Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
I would like them to have
they'll
a college
like you
fund.
whatever you put in front of them. Like it doesn't have to be Chick-fil-A.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
not the
they're
only
2
one
and
that
4.
spins though. He spins on all the statements that you get that are gas station. It's all him. I do not spend anything at gas.
What are you getting
stations.
at the gas station?
Normally tobacco, dip,
Snacks.
Okay.
snacks.
It's always.
Well,
snacks.
why haven't you upgraded to the Zen Life? Not that I support
I-
that either, but at least it's not cancer causing, as far as we know.
As far as we know.
Okay, but we
I
know the
do-
one you have is
Okay.
cancer causing. Like, those you
I
want to
do
be
both.
around for the kid?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I know.
maybe we don't do cancer intentionally.
That I understand, and you're good with that. If it was just for the cancer part, but if it's the financial side of it,
It is expensive.
it is
It's
expensive.
an expensive habit.
Even getting more expensive.
Oh, and
like
I know
$9
it's
a
getting more
can.
expensive,
I
and
know, I know you want to lock in for the oil, but
I've cut back quite a bit on
what does
my-
that look like?
going from a can and a half to 2 cans a day to one or one every three days now,
Okay.
3 to 4 days instead of one a day.
How long has this habit been?
Since I was probably
Don't
14.
lie.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man working in oil with his dip in his truck, living in Houston, Texas.
Yep.
You're living up that stereotype. Where are you on the desire to quit this?
Don't really have any desire to
Why?
right now.
He's addicted to it.
But a lot of people that are addicted do have a desire to quit, even if
Yeah.
they're not quitting. Why don't you have a desire? I mean, what about your kids? Like, they'll see you doing this. They're very impressionable.
Yeah.
Like, they'll want to. You started at 14. What if your kids start at 14? It's not just expensive, but it's leading to higher. I mean, you could lose a part of your one. You could get the Zen thing where you're like, for the rest of your life, you know,
Yeah.
like looking dumb, and then, or you could just, have to have gum surgery at some point because the dip. And it's disgusting. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
I
Looks gross. Smells gross. They're not on a baseball field. And even if we're, no one watches that sport anyway now. So
I'd be willing to try to stop. I've tried
do you think
before
of it?
in the past, but
This is the dude you gotta make
before
out
the
with.
kids, but I was always like, you need to stop before we have kids. And so he's like, okay. And then we had
You
one.
like kissing a dude that has tobacco all up in there?
I mean, it's the pouches, so it's a little different than just like the.
He has chew today.
yeah.
I mean, his breath. His breath definitely stinks from it. I'm not gonna
depends
lie.
on which day. I mean, yeah, it's bad, and I need to quit. You're right.
Okay. Will you?
I will try. I will definitely.
Easier
it's-
said than done, I know.
Oh, I know.
but-
And I've tried. I've done even going offshore, where I'm out there for 2 weeks and know that I'm going to run out. I intentionally stop, so I'll try to quit. And the second I get back home, I start it up. It's a tough thing to stop, but
You're addicted.
I will try to cut that little part of our budget spending out.
It's okay. We all get together and we boof alcohol after each show to celebrate, so we're not that much better.
So I don't drink that much, so
Yeah, we don't.
I'm
drink.
just spending it on tobacco.
Neither do I. Tastes gross. Okay, and then what is this? So we have a $6,000 loan here with a 25.07% interest rate.
Holy.
The f- is this? This is 6,000. Is this a special secret loan?
Yes.
So a lot of your loans are kind of 0% interest, but the secret loan she's taking out is at 25.07% interest rate. You're not beating this in the market.
Yeah,
No.
but if you think about the card that I put the money on, the interest rate we would get is like a charge of like $100.
So this was the one that paid off the card.
Yeah, it didn't pay it off fully.
Oh, for f- sake. What card was it?
It was my Royal Caribbean card.
What? Royal Caribbean? Do we go on debts or do we go on vacations that aren't debt funded? Because this
I
did
don't
pay
know.
off a different
I would
vacation,
say
essentially.
no.
I don't know.
Okay, then we're not going on vacation. Year 2025 is the year without vacations.
Love it.
You live in the city in Texas. Sorry, but you're going to have to stay there a little longer without going anywhere else. You got the armpit. You know, you love Florida. You live in the Florida of Texas. So just without the nice beaches. But you get the humidity.
I mean, I already booked a 2025 vacation in
Cancel
October.
it. Get a refund. I'm sure
Please.
you selected the insurance thing. It'd be like, family death. I don't know. Trust me. Everyone in the world that applies on this show all of a sudden has a family death. They come up a lot. Which,
Yeah.
by the, I'm
No,
saying that's the excuse that everyone
Yes.
makes.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I'm all for canceling these trips.
I don't want to cancel it.
I know you don't
I know you
want
don't
to, but
want
we
to.
need to.
Thank
like
you.
we need.
I don't want this to be
do
2v1. I feel bad. But come on, that's
I
the
feel like
stupidest
I should
thing.
be sitting next to you because I have these same conversations a lot. Like, why do we do this?
Well, hold on, Mr. Dip Man. I don't,
Oh, I'm
I
not.
don't want that garbage next to me. But come on, what do we have to? Do I have to treat you? Is what we have to do is treat you like an infant to get you? Like, is it that you have no access to spending money anymore? Because I don't want to cancel the vacation. That's not in the game. What for paying for our kids' college? Where are we?
We put.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Okay, where are we then?
I mean, we started their 25, 29 plans,
How much? is
but
in
we
there?
only put $25 a month.
Okay, that's a joke. So we care about this vacation more than our kids' college. You do. Your actions
Yeah.
are saying you
Yeah.
do. Okay. You want to tell them that at 18? I cared about a vacation when you were 3 and 5 at that time. More
No,
than
I
your college.
I don't want to have to tell them that.
Well, that's what you're going to have to tell them because it's going to be your fault.
All right, guys, I get it. You need more financial audit. So we've decided now in our membership below, you get 2 exclusive, see nowhere else, uncensored financial audits every single month.
Oh, good. No way. Your couch hopping?
Yeah, places I like stay at for the job.
You're relying on bookings for a place to live?
Yeah.
Also, 3 post shows a week for every financial audit you're seeing right here on YouTube. In the post show, we have an extra 20 minutes for every single episode where we go into more drama that we didn't uncover in the original episode.
We can't find you on Facebook. Did you block me on Facebook?
No, no way.
And then included in the membership, every Tuesday, we have a member live stream where you come in, you hang out with us, we answer your questions, and the whole crew gets together. We play games, we mess around, and we chat with you. I have a pair of salmon shorts on that desk, ready to change into right after this.
So you dress like you're smoking for the first time when you go on a date?
Then there's always extra bonus things, like for example, an office tour. The team grew, we have to eat out of here now. So this was gonna be the fun area, now it's not. We upload hours and hours and hours of extra content just for you, and it helps support the growth of this channel and the growth of this business. Join the membership, link in the description below.
Or are you going to cancel this vacation like a 34-year-old adult that sometimes needs to make decisions that aren't super fun?
Yes. That's all you got to say is yes. We're gonna cancel the thing.
Sake.
It's not that hard. I can cancel this.
I don't know what to do
Okay.
here. I don't know what to do. I don't have the energy for this, dude. I don't have the energy for this, man. I'm at like 50%, and I can't even get you to say you'll cancel a vacation.
I
when
will
we're going
cancel
through all
it. I
this?
will cancel it.
I don't know. What even is this debt so I can just label it?
It's Upstart.
Okay. I hope there's something to yell at you about because I do feel bad. But come on, what the that's the most childish thing. And you're taking out debt without him even knowing? What's the minimum monthly payment on this thing?
$159.
Congratulations, you have a $159 minimum monthly payment that you have to take care of now with your income because you only brought in a few $100. All right. Pottery Barn card? We have a Pottery Barn card? I've never even heard of that.
Yep.
What are we doing? Better been some great
Well,
pots.
I went to
a
some
great
friends'
barn.
houses and I saw their house and I was like,
We redecorated.
yeah, we did.
We got new
Good.
coffee table.
Cash flow.
I
You
want-
guys make
Stuff.
money.
people to come over and our house not be not decorated.
Cool. No. Do it. Cash flow. You guys make money.
I know.
But why do we have to go into debt for it?
We don't have to buy the most expensive thing either when we do it.
Here we go.
I did buy, so part of that party barn, was that, did I get a desk from that one?
No.
No. I thought I got a desk from Pottery Barn.
I don't know, but there was a past due fee. You eventually made it up, but there was a past due fee.
Yeah.
So we're not even responsible enough to pay it off, and you're the one in control of the finances.
I just forgot about it. It wasn't on auto pay.
Didn't forget to get Botox.
No, I didn't forget to do that.
Well, we forgot to make a minimum monthly payment.
I called them and told them, "Hey, I forgot to make it. Like, you can look at my, account and
Your
see that
payment
I
history?
Yeah, and see that I paid it every single. So they waived it.
Okay, promotional balance through essentially right now, actually. Some of it just ended. Some of it ended a couple weeks ago. And some of it's ending in a week from now. And so interest is going to start. 32.24% interest is going
Oh.
to start on this.
Holy sh.
But the
You're not-
balance is only like $400.
Then pay it off.
Yeah, then pay exactly. I'm confused.
Okay, I'm going to. I plan on it.
But I don't think so because again, $3,000 was spent more than brought in. So
I know, but I
don't
always
think
I always make like I don't have missed payments on.
You just,
I know I did on. I told you it was not on auto pay, and I forgot about it, and I was like, crap. So yeah, I did miss the
So-
payment, but like my
okay,
normal
there you go.
normal routine's not missing
What's
payments.
normal? This is normal. This is a month that you live. This is normal.
Yeah, I guess.
talking
I
about?
guess so.
Okay. Here's Uplift. So not Upstart, but here's the other secret loan, right?
Yeah, this is for our trip that we just took.
Great. That trip is at 20% interest.
Yeah, not good.
awesome.
So again, as I always say, I opened my brokerage, Moo, and I'm getting in the S&P 500. You know all about it. You've watched Graham. He talks about index funds like someone addicted to them. Wonderful. You know that you're probably getting 8 to 12% a year, up and down years combined on them. This is double. This is double. So it doesn't even matter. It's like, what do we do? I just don't understand.
I mean,
I mean, first of all, no
Yeah.
birthday of yours even matters until you're 59 and a half at this point. You're not getting any. No birthday is different. I'm about to join the 30 club. Nothing matters anymore. No birthday matters anymore.
I just like taking trips on our birthday.
But we don't
Okay.
have to. Like, we can, if it's, we need to build memories out, and so we can build memories at the house.
I don't
too.
think we took one last year.
Good, because you're not taking one this next
No,
year or the year
we
after,
did,
probably.
Not last year on your birthday, but we still took one in October on our daughter's.
Oh yeah, we did go to Disneyland.
Yeah, and she does not remember it. She will not remember it.
I know. It was,
No. But it's like, it's a tradition. We took our son
but it's
to
a
Disney
tradition that we
World,
don't need
and then
to
we took our
have.
It's a
daughter to
tradition. You
Disneyland.
just started. They're barely alive. They were just birds. Tradition. This isn't some historic tradition from the 1700s.
Well, it was her first birthday last year, so a first is like a
So
milestone.
it's not even a tradition.
It's because you wanted to do it. It's not for her, it's for you. And that's,
Guys, I don't know
if
what to
that's
do
the way you want to
here.
do it, that's fine. But like, we don't need to do these. We
I don't
need,
know.
we need to pause until we get all this stuff done.
I don't know what to do here. Guys. I feel like, and I don't even want to. I'm not even. I don't want to even necessarily just be on your side and say you're doing well, because I don't know. We haven't gotten through all this, but it really feels like half of us wants to at least do okay, and the other half doesn't give a.
I do care.
But no, you don't. Your actions do not indicate that whatsoever. You might have a part of you that cares, but your wanting of going to Disney as a first-time tradition outweighs it. Botox outweighs it. Chick-fil-A outweighs it. A new home in West Palm Beach outweighs it. So it can get destroyed in a hurricane. Outweighs it. So yeah, you might care, but all the care for the fun and enjoyment, the instant gratification, is what you care about more. So $3,143 is owed on here, with $160 for your monthly payment, 20% interest. Okay, Apple Card, $3,000.
It's mine.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked to learn this. What'd you get?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
What did we get?
I have no
Because
idea.
we opened that card to
Get a
she
computer.
she needed a new laptop. Her laptop was fried. It had been a long time. Got her a new laptop. I got a bonus. We knew it was coming. We paid off that Apple Card.
Yes.
We paid it off, and then all of a sudden
I charged.
it's got a balance again.
I don't
And
know what I
was
bought.
it?
I don't know what I
Are
bought.
you f***ing kidding me?
No.
Open up your damn app for me then. Open up your app.
I don't think I can. Like,
What?
Because I haven't. It's been charged, maxed out since like April.
Okay.
So I don't know how to like go look. Well, I mean, I
Open
guess
up your
I
wallet
can.
app. It's in your wallet.
Okay.
Oh, good. You not even know how to access it?
No, I do. I just thought the statements.
I can look back. I have that magical ability of clicking a few buttons.
Transactions. Okay.
No, let me look.
Yeah, hand it over.
Crumble. So we have upgraded from the Tips Treats.
Yeah, that place is pretty good.
Poshmark. Okay, well you're still LLC.
That's for a conference that he's going to.
Oh yeah, a Christian conference in Dallas next weekend.
Okay. You can kind of go to those for free on Sundays. I don't think we need to be spending money. There's a conference that happens. Most of those religious
Sunday.
places.
Yep.
Yeah. Poshmark, great. American Airlines. So man, I was thinking, Dry Bar, Panera Bread, H&M.
Dry bar.
Church. So come on. What?
There's like the cafeteria or like the cafe.
Pack of lunch. Chick-fil-A. You go to that cafeteria every second of your life. Olive Garden. Okay, I thought it was going to be a big purchase that got us up. Fleet Feet.
gotta
European
watch.
Wax Center. Gotta get waxed for church. Lyft, DoorDash, Papa J. Carnival, there it is. There's some $600 there. Target $280.
Yeah, we took a cruise for spring break.
And then I see the payment that likely came from the bonus all the way back in February.
Yep.
Gosh, and then from there it was just a bunch of little. You know what happened immediately after that? Vineyards Vine, $607.
Yeah, we went to the outlet mall, and then I got a little
No,
crazy.
we didn't go to the outlet mall. You went to the outlet
Okay,
mall.
he stayed in the car, and then he's like, "Why are you taking so long?" And then I charged like however much, $600. Yeah, $607.
But it was all on sale. If you're gonna spend something like that, call me before you do it, and I could probably talk you out of it in that moment.
The thing is, I know you guys know how to like do stuff. I want you guys to go through our budgeting class together. I want you to go through our investing class together. I want you guys to go through our debt class together, so you know the best ways to get out of debt and the best ways to utilize that. I want you guys to go through that. Take the educations. You guys get them for free for being on here. But again, it's like just like our audience can go through them. That's just a part of it. It's like me going through math class, you know? I get the education, but if I'm not internalizing it, if I'm not putting anything into practice, it doesn't matter, you know? If I'm just going through it to be able to take the test and ace, it doesn't matter, you know? If I'm not learning the life skills. And that's what concerns me is you guys can talk about what is right, but you don't do anything. And that's just what concerns me here, guys. And that's why I'm almost defeated in this conversation. Yes, okay, sure, I'm not feeling great, so I'm a little low energy. Okay, great. But also, it's just like, you guys already know what to do, and you're just not doing it. And what can I do to make that different? A lot of times that is most effective on this show is people come in, they think their situation is better than it is, and I give them a wake-up call, and I can connect them with resources. You guys already know what to do, and you're just not doing it. And I can't force you guys to do it. That's something you're going to have to... Something's going to have to happen, a rock bottom, or who knows. That's just going to have to be like, oh, now I care more about this than doing all the fun. So
I really think that you telling her a lot of this, because I can tell her something, and then 2 seconds later, someone else will tell her, and she'll say, oh, someone just told me the answer to this question when I already gave it to you.
yeah, but I mean, you've been following all the finance stuff.
I guess I just watch it for entertainment, and I don't apply.
Guys, on Care Credit, we owe $8,423. What is this even for?
I got my broke done, but it was like $14,000.
Why? It's $14,000 for the...
Yeah.
Yep.
Was this a requirement? Was this for you? Was it pressured?
No, I just wanted to get it done in the springtime, before summer.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So like March.
Okay. I mean, for self-confidence, sure. And again, I don't really give a what you guys spend your money on if you budget it but you're putting it on debt. It's just financed. You have financed. You're financed. When
I'm okay with telling people that.
Yeah, I want you to go ahead and walk around on church on Sunday and go up to the pastor and be like, yo, they're financed, guy.
No, that's...
I want you to walk around the cafeteria there and be like, financed. These are financed. They're not all natural from up there. These are financed.
Well, I didn't get implants. I just did a lift after breastfeeding my kids.
This lift is financed, guys. The kids brought them down. This dad brought them up. Okay.
Yep. We had a conversation before.
You were in full agreement of me doing this. And knew exactly.
I'm sure he enjoys them.
I either way, I was happy. I didn't care. You didn't need to do this. I didn't ask you to do this.
I mean, the timing, like, I could have waited.
This was your decision.
Listen, saggy lift. All I care is they're financed. You ever feel like you're just burning money on car insurance? That used to be me every single month, throwing cash out the window for a plan I didn't even understand. Listen, if you haven't compared your car insurance rates in a while, you're possibly getting played. I'm talking about paying way more than you need to. Luckily, Money.com has got you covered by helping you compare multiple car insurance options all in one place. So you don't have to waste your time calling 15 companies like it's 1995. You might take a look and find out you've been overpaying by hundreds of dollars. Hundreds! It can take just minutes to find a better rate. They'll give you options to compare side by side, whether you need full coverage, liability, or or just want to pay less for the same plan you already have. So if you're tired of getting burned by fees, click the link in the description to check out money.com and compare car insurance options. Stop paying more than you have to. It's super easy and you could bump up your monthly savings rate. That's a win-win. This is a paid endorsement sponsored by money.com, which is compensated by its marketing partners. Again, if you cash flow them, so I wouldn't give a do whatever you want. Go to Brazil, get that BBL, do whatever. I don't care. You know?
But that takes longer to cash flow it.
Huh? Well, no. But now you're paying for it. You guys are spending.
I mean, yeah.
What the am I supposed to do with that? You know that statement is incorrect in this conversation. You've watched the show, and this is why I am just borderline so close to just being done. I'm just so close to just being done, guys. It's like, what do I even do with that? What's the minimum monthly payment on the Apple Card? I didn't get it.
$80.
Okay. You have to pay this off. And the interest starts accruing a year from now. Get her back. Get it on debt. All right. Harbor Freight. What is this for? This has man written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
We got a generator after the hurricane that hit in
You know
July.
what?
After Beryl.
Damn it, I don't want to be on his side, but that is what like that purchase makes more sense than everything we've talked about so far. Because I'm getting a generator too. My power goes out like crazy. I don't know why. It's obnoxious. But again, also we could have cash flowed it. I know.
I think we
could
just wanted it right then, so we're like, let's just charge
but
it, and then we'll just pay it off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we did it,
But why didn't you pay it off though?
because other things came up, and so that got the back burner.
What came up? The vacation?
Well, I mean, we were in a wedding, and so like other expenses, and then I flew out to LA to get my hair done. So that was
What the are you talking about? No one can do hair in Houston.
Not really.
Okay, that's bullshit.
She flew her guy that she's gone seeing forever, that she's from Oklahoma originally, moved to LA. So because she's able to fly and she
Dude,
went
get
out there.
connections. Just ask people.
I know.
Listen, you have Nextdoor written all over you. Ask people on that app what their favorite hairdo person is.
Okay, it was like I was in a wedding, so I really wanted to go out and see him and have him do my hair. So I flew out and saw him.
That's
So-
an expensive hair.
Yeah, it was like $700 with tip.
Plus the travel.
Well, no, the travel.
All of
I'm a
it was
flight attendant.
free.
Yeah, I just hopped on a flight.
You flew there and back
I
in the
flew to
same day.
Burbank, and then I flew home.
No
got
food?
home. No, some coffee.
That's still, even still, that's expensive haircut.
It was color too, I think.
Yeah,
She
like
went and got her hair colored.
so it took
But
all
even then,
day.
It's a lot
I
for hair.
splurged for a wedding that I was in.
I need you to get me over the fear of flying. I recruit you on that mission
Oh, we can do that.
because I want to travel. I want to be able to see things.
Well, I mean, you're safer in an airplane than a car.
That's not my fear. It's being stuck in a place I can't get out of. I don't care about being in the sky.
Well, if you take enough, like, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, but
I
you
hate
don't
the
have you don't
feeling of
have
that
to do some kind of medication to get over that fear.
Yeah, I would like to just, be able to do it and enjoy it. What is this Memorial Herman?
My delivery with my first baby.
But again,
We've just paid
Everything
the
is-
minimum on it.
huh?
We just have been paying just.
But I know you guys can afford it's just, you guys make good money. This is $1,000. $30.44 a month payment. This is,
I mean, I've called them multiple times and said, "Hey, I want to pay in full. Can you give me 20% off? Like, can you give me a discount?" And they're like, "No." So then I'm like,
well, they're not going to
then
give you a
screw
discount.
it. I'm,
Just pay. Oh,
Well, I'm
whatever.
like-
Either way, it's just one of many things that you could, but that's not like I'm not like freaking out about that, but it's okay. And then what is this $3,000? Celtic Bank. Oh, a firm. It's a firm.
oh, I got a water machine.
A water machine.
This stupid thing. It's
I didn't even ask him.
it's a water filter.
Well, I'm not surprised
It's
that you
a
haven't
water
asked him for
filter.
like half this bullshit.
So I just
A water filter
I was
like
kind of
3,000.
pressured. My dad was getting one, or he's a distributor, so he like sells them.
Oh, you're.
And then he was like, "You need to get one right now." And I was like, "Well, Dad, let me just wait till like end of the year, like first of the year."
I mean, Dad, he got a sale out of you. It's kind of
Yeah.
gross.
well, no, I got a discount Because they're like
Oh, I'm sure you did.
$6,000. So they gave it to me for like $3,000.
Yeah, and I'm sure 3 is closer to the real price.
Okay, but that's what that is. A water system.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
Why? What? It just filters the water?
No, it's like it's
Oh, no.
it cures cancer. Like it's the best water you
What
ever
does it
drank.
actually do?
That's a
Come on.
bold statement.
No, it's seriously
What-
it's,
what-
Tell me, what
does-
is it?
what does
What
it
does it
do?
do?
it's just like
Ionizer.
yeah.
So you can pick which level of alkalinity or acidic water you
So
want.
it's like like when you drink like pH 10 water, like smart water, like different pHs.
Dude,
you
send
can
it
get
through
like
a Brita.
pH.
I don't care.
Drink it out of the hose. We didn't need that thing.
Okay, and then home. What is your home worth now, guys? Do we know?
408.
Okay. So you have a great equity position. You owe $264,824 on it. Lower than 3% interest. It's incredible. So that's fantastic. It's nothing to complain about here. $2,412 a month. Okay. Bank of America card. Some purchases on here. Interest charge $167.
Yeah, that's my Royal Caribbean card.
Huh?
That's my Royal Caribbean.
You. So this is the one. Wait, but it's at its limit.
Yeah, so it was maxed out. Then I got the loan, the $6,000
And
loan.
this is where I'm against. This is where I'm against credit consolidation for people who don't fix their behavior first, because this is like
I know. So like yeah.
you just put it back up and then you're in more debt than you were. It just gives you the ability to not figure it out.
I mean, I guess you should just give me a pacifier since I'm an infant.
Listen, I'm confused. Like, I actually don't know. What do we do other than take it away? Or you change it, but you're not. So I don't know. Right? I mean, what would you say? What would your solution here be? You've tried it all, you say. You're at $6,903 on here.
That's why I got the loan
Of a
because the
$7,000?
interest is like 160.
I don't give a but you brought it all the way back up again.
Yeah.
Okay, great. With a $234 minimum monthly payment, $99 of purchases, great. $167 of interest. Takes 23 years to pay off the way you're doing it. Well, actually, that's without any purchases. Affirm, great. So we're paying for an Affirm payment on another debt. So we're affirming an Affirm. Wonderful. And then Shop Flav City. Who even knows?
that was like
$1,000 in
electrolytes.
interest this year so far on here. $1,000. Great. It's like a 1% tax from your guys' take home on a yearly basis. 1% immediately just gone just because you refuse to be responsible with money. Okay, 2 401k loans. The mid one at 1,183, and then the chunky one screams fresh all over it at 15,000. Did we just do that? What was
In
that
February,
for? Again,
to pay off personal loans that I paid off credit cards with. So I'm
it's just
basically
an endless
moving
kick
money.
the can down the road.
Yeah.
So what would your solution be? My question is still there. What would your solution be? Because obviously, I mean,
Cancel the accounts. Like I need to call my Royal Caribbean card and like calling. Like,
are you sure you
close
wouldn't
it.
just immediately put this all on debit though? Would your spending even change?
But debit's cash.
Yes, but you're taking away your ability to put it on credit. Yes, that helps. Okay, but you haven't fixed your behavior again. So you'd still be spending
Okay,
the
so
money.
how do I fix my behavior?
That comes down to you. That is the discipline of maybe you need to check your budget on a weekly basis and make sure you're holding yourself accountable. I'm just like, how do we hold you accountable? That's because what I'm figuring out, there's no consequences to your actions because, oh, you guys are disagreeing and then you're lovey-dovey again and nothing ever matters. Not that I want you guys to fight or blow up or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying either. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. You're not facing any consequences for your actions. I'm really trying to think, and my brain's not at 100 right now.
I mean, closing the account, I feel like.
That prevents you
That
from
prevents you
spending on
from
But then
stuff.
I like
spending.
delete apps. I delete my Instagram. Like I'll delete Amazon app, delete the Target app. Like
See something shiny on Instagram or like, oh, we need to do this or that. So pausing it does help, but we've really got to tackle the spending problem, not the where it comes from. It's just spending.
Savings account, basically nothing. $504 in there. 576 in this Fidelity account. What is this?
We both opened up IRAs with Fidelity.
Yeah.
Okay. College savings, 1,300. And then 400 for the other. This one was the great one. I'm assuming, is this your 401k?
Probably.
At 289,000? That's great, but we're borrowing against it.
How many years ago did we borrow against it? It's been a while.
Well, it's for the house, so
It's for the house.
2020.
Yeah, but
Well,
then
it
you
was-
just did another.
Yeah, I did mine.
The 15,000.
That was on her, I thought.
That's on my retirement.
Oh, this one, the 64,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine should be paid
and
off.
This is what sucks. Is like compared to a lot of people that come on the show, you guys have a halfway decent retirement. It's just, but you're up with everything else.
I mean, if
we're
you're
not on
gonna,
the same page.
If we're gonna pull out from our 401k,
Why would you pull out though? 'Cause
no,
you're
what
doing-
isn't it smarter to do the loan than to
Potentially,
actually-
but again, you're not changing your behavior. You're just kicking cans down the road. I would have rather you just not get. You shouldn't have gotten in the first place. Would just pay off her personal loan. Then after you get a home in West Palm Beach, which I don't even. What's special about West Palm Beach?
Nothing.
Then you're gonna want to get a third home somewhere else. You don't. You're not. You guys have money where you could have such a nice retirement, and you guys potentially could get a second home at some point. But even without a second home, you guys could actually be living really good vacation lifestyles. But you're just throwing it all away right now.
Yep. On fast food and
You eat most of the fast food. Like besides the Chick-fil-A, like yes, I only like to eat Chick-fil-A, but the Taco Bell, I will not eat there. That's his charges. Like all the other expenses that are food
Okay.
is yours.
I am not backing down from that.
I'm all about
Your
eating it.
miscellaneous bullshit. That could be things like video games. It can be anything. It was $1,000 or 10% of your spending. But again, of the percent of your spending, you did spend $3,000 more than came in. Going out to eat was $1,143 or 9.7% of your spending. Subscriptions 0.3%, savings 0.6%. Great.
I'm always wanting him to like add to savings, but I'm the only one that adds to savings. I put like $300 in our savings every check.
You guys could be doing so much more. It's just, I don't know. Okay, let me get some of your living expenses. I mean, this should be a relatively easy thing. The thing is, it's just changing your behavior, and I don't know. You've been trying to do that since forever, and I don't know. What's your phone bill?
$174.
Do you own the phones?
Yes.
Gosh, you don't listen to anything that you watch. Hopefully, the other version of you out there that's watching this for entertainment actually learns something and decides to fix their life this time. Car insurance. I know you guys own your cars right out, but car insurance is how much?
109.
It's not bad. Gas, vroom, vroom, drive, drive.
$200.
Across both?
Yep.
Your mortgage is $2,412. And utilities altogether, how much?
$250 for electric, and then water is like $150.
Let me get your debt minimum monthly payments besides the mortgage. This is insane. It's over half what you guys put towards your mortgage. You're just paying towards past vacations. $1,403, and that's not even including the 401k loans because that gets taken out before you get paid. Okay, internet.
110.
Jeez, what do you guys have?
AT&T.
We upped it though to have like it faster, and it's not faster. But they told us it would be.
It is faster for wired connections, not for your Wi-Fi.
Google Fiber is like $50 for a gig up and down. I'm confused.
I don't know.
We've got fiber optic over, and AT&T's is
AT&T.
what our area. So that's what we've got.
Okay, groceries. We should be able to do.
Groceries that fluctuates on
I
what
say
kind of health kick
800.
are we on?
$800.
I think you can do that. Meal plan, meal prep. Okay, TP fund. Anything else you need to survive, and this is for extra things for the kids as well. $250. Medical copays. Anything we need to do on a monthly basis?
His medicine's like
I do a-
$75.
monthly-
75.
Yeah.
Okay, and gyms.
87 a month.
You're probably canceling your golf thing for a moment.
I was getting a trainer for a while. It was like
Probably
$50
canceling
a
that.
session.
Just
Yeah.
subscriptions. No. Do you guys have pets?
No
Okay.
pets.
Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I'm not taking into account yet?
We have home security. We pay that
How much?
$48 a month. And then we have a boat storage.
Wait, boat storage.
Oh, good. Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second. How much was your water again?
$150.
Okay. How much was the home security?
$48.
How often do you use this boat?
We haven't in quite some time. We've talked about selling it.
Sell it,
But
get
it's-
rid of the
it's-
storage.
Oh yeah, we're totally fine with that. Just
Yeah.
haven't
We've never
had
done it.
a chance to
Yep, sell
do it.
How much do you think you could sell it for? Low end.
Low end,
Low end.
15,000.
There you go. Sell it, please. I don't care if you're taking a big loss. Sell it.
Oh, and I'm fine with selling it. We've already kind of put that out there. We're gonna do it. So,
Anything else you need to survive?
No.
Okay, 6,068 to survive. Minimum. I mean, if what you're saying is true, I'm gonna just bring in 1,000 for you actually. But 9,677 comes. I mean, this is so easy. This is literally just.
I mean,
Fixing your
like,
I'll even
There's-
give you. I'm giving you $400 for fun. So go ahead and throw that in. I can rarely. I'm giving you guys $500 for fun.
well, wait, because like in November we have like HOA for the next year, so that's like
Does that-
$800.
Okay, HOA you have to pay all up front.
I mean,
It's not
they want
split.
it's due January for the next year, January of 2025. So we'll get it November. It'll be like $800 you need to pay,
Okay.
and then like the kids have.
Well, hold on.
their-
Just set that aside. $800.
Okay.
Okay, so we're adding
even then, we
66.
could
Well, I'm trying to
se-
think, like-
we could slowly save and put that
Yeah,
aside.
67
and then
hours a
dump
month.
it off in one spot.
Yeah.
What's the kid thing? So
it's
$67 a month for the HOA.
Their program's $625 a month.
Hold on. 625. What are they doing?
They go to Mother's Day out twice a week
Huh?
from
It's
August.
like daycare. It's called Mother's Day Out. It's a daycare twice a week.
Why? You're at home.
Just to have social interaction with other kids.
Okay,
and
take them
give
to the park or just find something cheaper. There's other things. Go do it with them during the day. You're at home. We're canceling that because it just doesn't make sense now. If it was daycare, so you're working and stuff, that's different. But this is just like go to programs that are cheaper. You do not need to be doing this.
Correct.
It's canceled. I'm giving you $500 a month for fun that can be included for the kids, taking the kids doing things, okay?
Okay.
And having social interaction, and maybe I guess T-ball starting soon for one of them, probably. I don't know. There you go. There's their little interaction. So with that, 9,677 minus 500 minus 6,068, and then minus the 67 that you're saving for HOA, you have an extra $3,000 a month. Oh no! What do we do?
We spend it.
Nope, not anymore.
No,
I gave you
you save
$500
it.
for fun.
I'm saying in the past
Put it
we
away.
spent it.
You guys are fucking killing with me. This is just so easy. You just and this is what concerns me is again, it's just like we can figure this out. It's just all about you got to keep each other accountable. Maybe do couples therapy, but
I mean, we do therapy.
do therapy harder or find a different therapist. $49,185 of debt.
How much is it?
$49,185 of debt. I mean, it's barely over a year. It's a year and a quarter, and you guys are debt free. It's the easiest thing that's ever been on the show. Get an emergency fund. Call it a year and 9 months. Be conservative, say 2 years, but that's the easy. It's so easier than everyone else on this show. You guys are in so much privilege. You have no idea. Literally requires the most basic sacrifice. I'm done. This is just so easy. Just do it or don't. Decide to live a great life or don't. That's your choice. And at that point, like, I don't give a this hasn't been put upon you. This is your choice. This is your choice. You have the easiest way out of this than almost anyone that's been on the show. And if you choose not to, I have no sympathy because that is your choice. But you guys can live an incredible life, and that's up to you. And I'm done. Spending budget, you overspent 0 out of 10. Debt, there's no collections or anything like that. The debt's pretty bad. Again, for your situation, numbers wise, it's not the worst in the world. You just have to take care of it. 3 out of 10. Emergency fund, 1 out of 10 because we barely have anything started. Retirement, Okay, for your age, for your income, that's the thing that's going to be holding us back. What do you want to do? I'm going to give you a solid... The 401k loans are going to go against you. 6 out of 10 there. Real estate, own a home, great equity position, great mortgage, great rate. I'm going to give you an 8 out of 10. Hammer financial score 3.5 out of 10. I'm going to bring my producers in here. We're going to talk about extra things that they know about you that I don't. Extra drama in the post show. Make sure you guys are joining that description below. And also make sure to check out our new debt class where you can see how to get out of debt the best ways possible, but also the best ways to get into debt that'll actually benefit your life. We go over all of it. Make sure to check that out before the price raises at the end of the month. Join us for the post show.
Today on the Financial Audit Post Show.
Why didn't we get to talk about private school? Because
What the f are you talking about?
well, I can't send my son to normal school.
Yes, we can.
Why? Do you live in a scary area?
No.
Oh my, shut the f up.
I mean, we live in the school district that everybody wants to move into.
Shut the f up, you fucking pampered West Palm Beach. Duh.
I don't know where this kind of pampered comes from.
We've been together for 10 years.
Oh, no,
so you've dated this.
To watch the Financial Audit Post Show, click the join button below.